Hello, and welcome to Willis Talk. This is the introduction to not only my YouTube channel, but also the introduction to my brand new series, Willis Talk Season 1. I say it's brand new series, but I seriously have labeled and marketed some Willis Talks already. They're prequels. Seriously, don't take them seriously. Look how bad they are. I've scheduled several of them out for months. But I do it so that you can see what the difference is between what I transversed from my gaming experience over to the YouTube in person, looking right at you. Yeah, I see you right there. And how that went, how the transition went, my experiences. Some of these tapes are about 6 months or more older. Yes, older. YouTube has a scheduling system, and it is wise for anybody to use it. If you're not using it, you're already failing. You're failing because you're putting a stress on yourself that does not need to exist. A pressure of constantly putting out content. Film and schedule. Listen more to the other videos that's coming up. I have one channel that's called YouTube Easy. Go, peruse it, look at it, see what I did with iPads, iPhones, and see just what you can do with probably the very device that you're watching me on right now. You will see a lot more tips, a lot more tricks in the next episodes to come. I plan to film one at least every week, and they will be labeled Willis Talk Season 1. If you plan to do anything profitable, or think you're going to do something profitable, stop. Start listening to these tapes. Study other people. Don't listen to me. Mine is just studying others. Studying books, studying the system, studying the technology that I'm using, and then utilizing it. That's all you got to do. Learn, utilize, produce. I say that, but there's a lot more into utilizing and producing and using than just those words. They're words that cover a lot. I'll get into those. I'll get them there with you. If you got a question, ask. Put it down in the comments section down below, and make sure you subscribe. But one last thing before I leave this episode off. Just for you, the viewers. If you plan to turn around and to make YouTube in more than just a place that you put your videos for family and friends to look at, or you want to be a content creator like myself and thousands of others, first off, unless you're a unicorn, guess what? You're gonna have to do some work before you start going to Ireland or Scotland or Japan, or you're gonna have to put in 30 to 40 hours. No, I'm not talking about a week. About 30 to 40,000. Yes, 1,000. Did I stick my tongue out enough? How about this? 1,000. You gotta have the humor in there. You gotta have some fun in it too. There's a lot of perspectives, a lot of episodes to cover. But, you can leave right now if you don't want to spend that. Or you can dabble in it. Or you can just keep watching like you've been doing it. Hey, I'm happy to have you watch me. Learn, maybe eventually inspire you to just leap forwards into the community and say, hey, I'm going to try this. It's not as hard as it thinks. Yes, it sounds like a lot with those hours, but there's a lot of parts to those hours. A lot of parts. Just saying. Just saying. You too could be a very successful YouTube star. But not everybody can be a star. Not everybody wants to do that. Some people say, maybe I just better like to just go to my 9-to-5 job, come home, relax, watch a little YouTube. I know plenty of people like that. YouTube's not their thing. Creations is not their thing. Acting is not their thing. There are so many ends to it that a single person, if they are very active, can do a lot. Look at some of the old-time stars. And I refer to the old-time stars because there's not many of the new-time stars that will do everything from start to finish. Some of them aren't even allowed to. Stuntmen take over. You're your own stuntman. But I push, obey all the guidelines of every single platform you are working on. One mistake, that's fine. 2 mistakes, 3, you're definitely out of there. So, till next episode of Willis Talk, be careful, be safe, be happy, and have fun if you're YouTubing. And get yourself one of these. It works beautifully.